Pro gardeners. Huge news just dropped, and it might legitimately change everything about Grow a Garden. The devs just put up a poll. Keep the current 5-player server setup or trim it to 4 players per server and give us bigger, better plots. I read this and thought, wait, this could fix half the game's problems overnight. So I put together everything that matters about this decision, why it's a massive deal, and what it could mean for your garden, your wallets, and the future of the game. Strap in. Quick preview equals possible move to 4-player servers. If that happens, we get more usable garden space, less lag, smarter admin abuse impact, and a real reason to spend shekels on upgrades again. It also opens the door to a prettier, less cramped map and way more meaningful progression. This is big. Alright, why does anyone care if servers drop from 5 to 4? More space equals more options. Right now, the map is a Tetris nightmare. Massive seeds, giant pumpkins, pet clutter, and vendors shoved into the center. If the devs remove 2 plots, or just make the world more compact and increase plot size, suddenly you have room to do real layout design. Giant plants won't block everything. You can finally place those epic decorations without accidentally trapping yourself in your fence. That extra space means more planting options, more pet parking, and more cosmetic freedom. It turns I can't fit anything into how many pets can I cram onto this tile. Performance and lag, especially for mobile. 5 people plus 6 gardens plus endless particle effects equals chaos on weaker devices. Shrink the player count and you cut down client load substantially. Less lag means fewer weird bugs, like grabbing that guy's Romanesco from across the map. Yes, I did that. Smoother interactions and a far better experience for mobile players who are getting hammered by the current update's visual complexity. Real economy design. Make shekels meaningful again. Let's be honest, everyone is rolling in absurd cash. Admin abuses, constant restocks, and a flood of rare seeds have made buying upgrades feel pointless. If we get bigger gardens, the devs can add meaningful, expensive upgrades that are actually worth buying. More pet equip slots, extra egg slots, automation gear, larger barns, new crafting stations, stuff players will want to funnel shekels into. Instead of people mindlessly hoarding currency, now there's a real incentive to spend it on game-changing upgrades. Room for new systems, and returning old favorites. More plot space means more than just prettier farms. It unlocks actual systems designers can add. Automated layouts, dedicated pet stations, expanded crafting/cooking areas, multi-tiered greenhouses, or even little minigame islands. Ever wished for the old cooking system to do more than exist as a novelty? Bigger plots let the devs reintroduce meaningful mechanics like full-on kitchens, seasonal machinery, or trade hubs without everything getting cramped. Fix the one empty slot weirdness. Right now, it's common to join a server and see one slot that's never filled. The map feels unbalanced. Moving to 4 active players would make matchmaking cleaner and ensure every garden gets consistent traffic and vendor placement. More predictability for events equals better planning for serious grinders. But wait, there's more. The move could actually be a great moment to address what's been dragging the community down lately. Nerf the raccoon, not the players. Instead of slapping global caps that punish everyone, focus nerfs on the actual problem pets. The raccoon has been a persistent inflation engine. Nerf its profit rates or add meaningful cooldowns. Don't limit all players because a small subset found an exploit. If the raccoon is balanced, the economy becomes much healthier, and new returning players won't feel stomped by trillionaires. Bring back the good old stuff, but smarter. People love nostalgia. The devs could rotate old events back in as mini-seasons. Not full power, but rebalanced, so new players can enjoy them too. Imagine the best bits of older events cycling through the center map every few hours, themed merchants, classic mini-events, and limited cosmetics. That's nostalgia plus value without wrecking modern progression. Quality of life that actually matters. The game needs QOL improvements we've begged for. Better inventory management, clearer vendor rotation timers, easier farm navigation for huge plants, and scalable display options for lower-end devices. The devs already added a few nice things. Daily deals are a great example, but bigger changes, like this server-size poll, let them rethink QOL holistically. What I'd like to see from the devs if they go 4-player. A redesigned central map with vendor clusters, not a chaos pit. More meaningful, high-cost upgrades that aren't just cosmetic. New pet/power slots unlocked by space, not grind. A sane approach to nerfs, target the cause, raccoons, abuses, not everyone. Rotating classic event windows to bring old players back and hype new ones. Final take, this poll is a rare community-facing move that could actually fix structural problems, not just tweak numbers. If the devs take this moment to redesign the map and rebalance key systems, Grow a Garden could become enjoyable for newbies again and relevant to vets who are tired of the same loop. If you love the game and want it to thrive, this is the change to push for. Bigger gardens, smarter updates, and targeted balance. Don't just vote for because it sounds cool. Vote for the future of the game that actually brings players back and makes money matter again. Alright, I'm hyped. If you're feeling this take, smash the like and get involved in the poll. Drop a comment below. Are you Team 5 players forever or Team Give Us Space? I'll be watching the devs' next moves closely and making follow-up videos on suggested map layouts, UI tweaks, and what to buy first if the change drops. Peace out, gardeners. Get those plots ready. We might be planting bigger things soon.